can't stop thinking about it. I just go over it and over it in my head. But it still doesn't seem real. Papa's dead.
I kept waking up last night, thinking about how I prayed for fate to intervene. Prayed that fate would come up with something to save me from telling Ethan that I'm in love with him, that there was no boyfriend.
Don't do this to yourself, Theresa.
Mama, if only I had known that that something fate would come up with was Papa's death.
Theresa, you are not to blame for your father's death.
At least last night convinced me of one thing. That you and McGill and Louise have been right all along. There's no future for me and Ethan.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
I just hope you really mean it this time.
I do.
Where's Louise?
I don't know. And it worries me that we haven't heard from him.
Last night was tough on all of us, but especially Louise.
He did the right thing in saving Sheridan. But I know that he feels somehow he should have saved his father, too.
I realize now that I have no future with Ethan. My dream of marrying him can never come true. Because of what I did, asking for fate to intervene, our father dying, I have to give him up. I can't hurt anyone else in our family, and I won't.
It wasn't your fault, Theresa. You have to accept that. Move on.
The only way I can move on, to change my life, is to tell Ethan the truth.
I don't think now's the right time, Theresa. I mean, you've been through enough. You know, wait a few days.
Gil, you don't understand.
Stay away from Ethan. All right? Telling him now that you're in love with him, it's too much for you to handle.
Maybe you're right. You know, I am a wreck right now. I'll wait.
Good.
I'll just stay away from it. And, since I'm gonna call Mrs. Crane and tell her that I can't work for her anymore, I'll probably never see him again anyway. Our paths will never cross.
Right.
But if they do cross, I'll tell him the truth.
When the time is right.
I'll let fate decide when that will be. And when it does, I'm gonna tell him everything. I can't continue to live in this fantasy world. It's not worth it. I have to grow up and face reality and really start thinking about what I'm gonna do with my life.
Well, whatever you decide, I want you to know that I'm here for you. Whenever you need me.
I will always be here for you, McGill. Though you don't need me now that you have Charity.
I'll always need you, sis. But, speaking of Charity, I think I'm gonna duck out for a little while. Head over to the Bennett's to see her. Unless you want me to stay.
No, you go. I am fine.
Thanks. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Hey, you'll see. There's a wonderful guy out there just waiting for you, Theresa. You'll fall in love again.
The only man I'll ever love is Ethan. But I'll probably never see him again. They must have brought him to see me. It's now or never.
Theresa?
Ethan.
Look, you know, I know Louise doesn't want me talking to you because you've been through so much, but I had to see you, see how you're doing. You okay? You look kind of tired.
I am a little.
You know, if you want to be alone, I completely understand.
No, I mean, I want to talk to you.
About your father?
My father's death isn't the only thing that's troubling me right now.
What else is wrong?